One of the best way to lose weight is with a racist diet. Your diet needs to be racist if you want to lose the most amount of weight. How you doing? This is Bruce, the Guns, coming at you with an episode of Gym Fee Saver. Listen, the reason why a lot of people are struggling and having problems with losing weight, one of the main reasons is because they don't have a racist diet. If you have an eagle, a raven, a chicken, and a pigeon, you put them all together and say, hey, you're all gonna eat birdseed. What do you think is gonna happen to their digestive system? What do you think is gonna happen to their bodies? What do you think is gonna happen to the way they're processing that food? Then the effect that it's gonna have on their body. Exactly. Integration was great. I get to hang out with all different types of people and talk to all different types of people. That's why I love the United States, because you really can't do that anywhere else. But food-wise, it messed us up bad. They pretty much just throw us all together and say, you're all gonna eat the same thing. Ask yourself this question. All different types of people eat at Chinese restaurants, whether it be black, white, Hispanic, Latino, whatever the case may be. They all eat at Chinese restaurants. When was the last time you seen a Chinese person eating in a soul food restaurant? When was the last time you seen a Chinese person eating at an authentic Mexican restaurant? They already know what's going on. They already know the secret, which is why in China, the obesity rate is only 5%, because they don't eat they eat where you're from, not where you're at. So they already know the secret. But in the USA, the obesity rate is 37%. You mean to tell me that China has better trainers than the United States? You mean to tell me that China has better doctors than the United States? Of course not. That is not the issue. The issue is that you are eating food that is not aligned with your digestive system on a molecular level. A majority of the foods that they promote out here in the United States is usually a European-based diet. So if you're from a cold climate, then the source of your carbohydrates, you want them to be from foods that are from that climate. Apples, beets, pears. If you're from a hot climate, you want your food sources to be, as far as carbohydrates are concerned, from hot climates. Oranges, limes, lemons, okay? The majority of people that are in the US are living on a European-based diet. Look at the numbers. I'm gonna use this word. This is the title they gave us, the so-called African Americans. They're 47% of the obesity rate. This is the percentage. Latino Americans, obesity rate, 42%. I'm gonna give y'all a title since y'all gave us a title. Euro Americans, 32%. That's how you know that we're on a European-based diet, because it's not affecting everybody the same. It's affecting every race differently. But China, 5%. So what do you have to do? You have to eat carbohydrates that are in line with your DNA. All right, everyone has been coded differently. Every race has been coded differently. This is why when you both have an Apple and you have an Android, you can't use the code for the Android on Apple, and you can't use the code from the iPhone onto your Samsung Galaxy. They're both code. It's both source code, but the platforms are different. It's the same thing with us and our digestive system. So the best way to go ahead and start losing weight is by eating where you're from, not where you're at. We have a report. It's called the carb report, the carbohydrate report. With this report, it lets you know where your source of carbohydrates are coming from, whether they're coming from a cold climate or a hot climate. We even have it broken down into regions like Europe, Africa, Latin America. So you know that when you're looking at these foods and you want to switch out your carbohydrates, you know that these foods are more in line with your digestive system on a molecular level. No, the carb report is not $100, it's not $50. You know our mission, you know our goal. Our goal is to change the world through fitness. All right, so a portion of all the proceeds go to Greenpeace. We need to save our marine life. We gotta save our oceans. So we make it really, really simple. The report is only $2.99. GymFeeSaver.com. Look at carb report and you'll see it right there. So with every purchase, like I said before, a portion of those proceeds go to Greenpeace so we can save our oceans. We need to save our oceans. Now, the main goal is you need a racist diet. So eat where you're from, not where you're at. My name is Bruce. Thank you for tuning in with Bruce the Guns. Another episode of Gym Fee Saver. Follow us, subscribe to us. You can follow us on Facebook at Gym Fee Saver. And then of course you go to our website so you get a copy of that carb report, gymfeesaver.com.